Is this all of purples? Yeah, this is probably all purple right now that's gonna be fighting us. 438 versus 173. And yeah, so here we go. Here's the meat grinder. So their units are all just lined up, and we're gonna start just unleashing this polearm on them. So in the last episode, we were getting invaded on by a 300 unit army led by Penton, and we convinced him to join us for 100k plus a jeweled helmet, which values at about 270. When he joined us, he brought the town of Sinopa with him, as well as Varigos Castle, as he is a leader of the clan Naritzi, so he brought Jassian over and Chason. In this episode, we're going to try to conquer more of Purple's territory, and we're going to try to take a town for ourselves. We do currently have Sinopa in our empire, but it's not our town. It does still belong to Penton. If you're new here in every episode, I'm introducing a new Lord of the Rings character, starting with Sam. Then Frodo joined us, then Legolas. Our fourth companion Gandalf was helping the first castle we captured build a militia barracks, which did end up being completed, so every day we get militia added to the castle. Those are also going to be trained up every day because we have this tier 3 training fields already built, which gives 150 XP bonus to garrison troops every day. We could upgrade the militia barracks further, however there was a comment in the last video that says to build a fairgrounds. When our loyalty goes below 50, we can't build anything. And actually our loyalty is at 49. I'm not sure if we're gonna even be able to build a fairgrounds. We're gonna try, and wow, it's gonna take 13 days. I think the reason why it's gonna take so long is our daily production is really low, and I'm pretty sure that has something to do with our loyalty being below 50. So yeah, we might have goofed up here. We will add some money to the reserve though, and that's gonna actually boost the speed at which we do build this. We dropped around 3k in the reserve, and it still says it's gonna take 13 days. Maybe we'll cancel it. Or okay, if we cancel it and rebuild it, it says it's gonna take 4 days now. We're losing 3 loyalty per day, I guess. 2 from looted villages, 1 from culture, and 2 from governor's culture. We're actually gonna pull Gandalf out from the governor position, and actually yeah, that's gonna slow down the fairgrounds completion. Although that's gonna slow our loyalty drop. We're only losing 1 per day now. And once we build the fairgrounds, our loyalty should stop dropping, and we can upgrade the fairgrounds to fairgrounds 2 probably, and then we'll start rising again, and then we can start building stuff again. So yeah, pro tip, do not let that loyalty drop below 50. Probably build the fairgrounds first, I would say. So we got our 4th companion Gandalf back in our party, and the 5th companion we're adding today is actually going to be Gimli. Gimli's good with 2-handers, as well as we gave him max smithing skill, as dwarves are known for their smithing ability. I don't believe Gimli was especially good at smithing in the books, but I do want to try out 275 smithing, as there is this upgrade, Legendary Smith. Character has a 5% chance to create a legendary weapon if difficulty requirements are met. In this episode, we have a lot of weapons to smelt down. Like we have 58 iron spathas and some pretty decent weapons like this engraved backsword, 3 Thamaskene steel spathas, 3 decorated short spathas, and we're just going to end up smelting down all these weapons and seeing if we can maybe make a legendary. First though, in this episode, we're going to move directly onto the town of Diathma, as Purple's pretty wounded. We just stole one of their main armies, which is currently chasing down one of their lords in the corner over here. We couldn't get these guys to follow us, so we're just going to let them do their own thing, and we're going to march on to Diathma. And actually on the way to Diathma, we ran into Lucon's army, which only has 147 units, and it's apparently going to a point. Is he going to be able to make it back into Diathma? He's not even gonna try. He also had 2 more lords coming in, but they're not gonna be able to make it in. I will say these lords would not have done much, as though Andros has 83 units, 53 of them are Imperial recruits, and 46 out of Maritos' 77 are Imperial recruits as well, which are the lowest tier units, and we have no problem just absolutely destroying those. I didn't actually see what type of units Lucon has, and I was gonna leave it as kind of a surprise, but one thing to note about this guy is he is the leader of the Northern Empire, the Purple faction, so I wouldn't be surprised if he did have some decent units, although he's been doing a lot of battle. And ooh, we can actually see the new mod I just installed, which is Fire Arrow Enabler, and I guess it does not work on crossbows, but archers have fire arrows now, so you can see them at night. They don't actually do anything in terms of like increasing their damage, but it would look really cool if we had like a full set of archers and it was a night battle. Unfortunately, most of our ranged users are crossbowmen though, and so yeah, we're not gonna get the full effect out of these things. And is that Legolas up here in the front? Why is Legolas in the infantry line? So is Gandalf. Oh, that's annoying. And oh, these guys are actually charging. We can now see what their unit makeup is, which it looks like I'm seeing a lot of recruits. Oh, no, I don't want you guys to go forward. Sticks were made. And yeah, there's tons of recruits. Oh, we're just cut through everything mod is definitely working as intended. I can't see anything, and oh, a lot of these guys are running. They're just the recruits that are running. I don't blame them though. I would run too if I was one of those. Probably 100 recruits that he's got, and wow, these fire arrows are sick. Looks like some freaking Jedi battle, or like the droid battle in Star Wars. This is actually so cool. Oh, and there goes my horse. I get to fight on land. needs to, well, our cavalry are here, so we can just have them charge, and I think we're gonna win this for sure. I'm gonna go down though, it looks like. Let me get some lifesteal. 10% lifesteal off each kill. Okay, no. We ended up losing a infantryman and an oathkeeper. The oathkeeper's uber trash. I don't know about the infantryman. I think he's not that good either. And yeah, Lucon had a ton of recruits. The reason being, at least from what I've noticed, is since purple has been just getting absolutely obliterated over and over, when their lords are put back on the field, they have to train their units up over time, and they're just not getting enough time to train up their units. We got 77 prisoners, and yeah, most of them are recruits, but there are some decent units here. Since we're just trying to wipe out purple as quickly as we can, we're gonna have Sam execute Lucon.
Wonder if we'll ever be put into songs or tales. Samwise the Brave, the most famousest of hobbits. What?
And a bunch of people do not like that. I'm hoping it's just purple lords. We're losing 10 relation with a ton of people, and this message just keeps spamming up top. It happens every time we do kill one of purple's lords. And the Ostikos clan was actually destroyed. I wonder if that means some of purple's lords just left the purple faction. Either way though, we now will be besieging Diathma, and there is 2 lords over here which are chasing us. Is this guy really trying to fight? Yeah, you're not trying to fight, dude. I mean, I'll fight you, but yeah, you don't want to fight. Before we do siege Diathma, we're going to make Gandalf the engineer, and that's going to increase our siege engine production by 27.5%, and we can make better siege engines. After we build about a quarter of the siege camp, we got another lord trying to stop us from taking Diathma, and they have a lot of units over here now, about 225. They definitely outnumber us. They just have really trash tier units. All right, we finished building our siege camp, and now we're going to build a siege tower. Between a siege tower and a battering ram, the siege tower is definitely the best one for attacking this town, as I did test this yesterday, and the siege tower is really strong here. And Sam's gaining points in engineering. That's okay. Here we go. Is this all of purple's? Yeah, this is probably all of purple right now that's gonna be fighting us. 438 versus 173. One thing to note though is I would say a good half of their units, if not more, are just absolute garbage. And I'll say we're kind of lucky that Bellathor and Joculos of the Embers is not taking part in this battle. They were confident enough to engage us without them. And yeah, this is exactly what I'm talking about. Out of Olympos' 84 units, 65 of them are Imperial recruits, which is around 75%. Andros has 53 out of 83 of his units are recruits as well. Marintios is pretty similar. Like, they are messing up here pretty bad, I think. We do also have this really cool hill up here, so we're putting our archers on top of the hill, and then we'll put our infantry kind of below the hill. And I'm actually not full, so I'm gonna need a lifesteal off of some of these recruits, which, yeah, we're gonna start doing that right now. We got 4, that's 40% lifesteal back, very nice. And here's all their bowmen. I just need to start tearing these guys up with our cavalry. Cavalry are all following me, and we're just running into their bowmen, who are not shooting right now, because they don't shoot when you get too close to them, which is why we just need to smother them with our cavalry. I call it the cavalry smothering tactic. And wow, that was a nice cleave. And oh, I think they're getting reinforcements because we're taking out so many of their units. The battle size here is only 500, and maybe I should have made it bigger to kind of balance out the whole battle. Because yeah, they outnumber us, and holy crap, I am really low. I'm just gonna head back and try to lifesteal off some of these recruits over here that are running. What are they doing? They're running around in circles like idiots. He's like, yep, no, I don't want to go in on that. And there we go, we got 10% lifesteal back. What are they doing though? They're just running back and forth. And here we go. These guys are not paying attention. 10%, 10% more, and 10% more. We're back up to a decent amount of HP, 40%. And oh, okay, they got a lot of archers back here. I'm just gonna try to make one final push into their archers, I think. I wish I could actually remount a new horse too, but my riding is not that good. It's only like 30, and so yeah, we're down. That's unfortunate. Although we can still control the cavalry, that's the main thing. And so it's good that we didn't get knocked out yet. I'm just gonna have the cavalry charge, and they're gonna be charging into the enemy archers because we're behind their archers. Are they trying to get like a better position? Because that's what archers do. They will like back off and wait, no, they're actually running out of the battlefield. Is that like my draw distance is too short, or what's going on there? Are they actually retreating? And enemies are fleeing. We won the battle. Wow. We only ended up losing 9 units, and wow, that's a lot of prisoners, 204 of them. We definitely won't be able to take them all, but we'll take the best ones, like these legionaries, which are tier 5. The Menvalian is tier 4, 5 Imperial Sergeant Crossbowmen, which are tier 5, and whoa, 10 Imperial Crossbowmen, and 5 Imperial Heavy Horsemen. To make some more prisoner space, we're just gonna have Sam execute these lords for their actually really decent equipment. I'm pretty sure this helmet is really good. And we were able to pick up everything tier 4 and up, so yeah, that actually wasn't too bad. And with that, we're gonna watch our relation relation. Oh, and Connus clan was actually destroyed. But yeah, I was gonna say we're gonna watch our relation go down even further, and we're gonna keep sieging. And are these guys really gonna attack us? You guys only have 199 units, and they're pretty much all trash from what I can guess. Actually, Bellathor's units are not trash. He has 10 Imperial Sergeant Crossbowmen and 6 regular ones. He has no trash units, but Joculus of the Embers units are super trash. Any lord that is of the Embers, they have terrible units. Penella's units are pretty bad, mostly recruits and just tier 2 archers, I think. And Andros's party is a joke as well. We're just gonna let them come to us, and we do have a good amount of archers. We have way more and way better archers than them, and we do have a good tanky front line as well, who do have some throwing weapons up there, I think. Some of them do. But yeah, they're about to hit our infantry line, and we're gonna have the cavalry charge in with me, and we're gonna hit their archer line. Oh, are they gonna? Yep, they're all just kiting, and they're not being very smart. If they just shot at me, they could easily dismount me, but they're not doing that. And okay, let's get in here. We're just shredding their archers. I feel like they need to fix something about this AI, because yeah, these archers are so easy to exploit. You just get your cavalry in there and they just go full special. They just stop doing anything. It's very silly. All right, we won that, and yeah, we only ended up losing 2 units, a Terrari and a Imperial Recruit. No major losses there. We did capture Bellathor, who does have a crown helmet. We will definitely be taking that off his head. And actually, they had a bunch of prisoners they were dragging around, which we can just straight up recruit. We'll grab these tier 4 archers, this Equite, as well as, yeah, we're pretty much full in our party. As far as prisoners, they again had some decent prisoners. 8 Imperial Crossbowmen. I would like to take all of those, as well as 8 Imperial Sergeant Crossbowmen, 9 Imperial Veteran archers. This is getting kind of annoying to have to keep dumping out a lot of our prisoners and really decide like which prisoners we want. I think we want all the range ones for the most part. We'll also kill all these lords, starting with Bellathor. And ooh, we just got some Imperial Lamellar shoulders, 2 of them, which value at 22k. We'll be using those for Sam. And wait, this one values at 64k now? What just happened? I don't know, but we'll be giving the other ones to Gimli, I guess. And ooh, those actually look pretty nice. I don't know if those are new, but I have not seen that model yet in game. Let's also give Gimli a Imperial Guarded Lord helmet, which I think is the best helmet in the game. 58 head armor, and we have 6 of those, as well as this Lamellar with scale skirt, some plate gauntlets, and some Lamellar plate boots. And now Gimli is a freaking tank. We'll also give Gimli this Orcrist, which Sam crafted in a previous episode, and I didn't go over this because it's not that good. As far as Sam's blacksmithing skill is really low, and he got a bunch of negative modifiers on the weapon. And hopefully after the siege, Gimli will be able to craft himself a better one. And okay, so finally our siege tower got built, and we're ready to attack Diathma. Before we do attack though, a few prisoners want to join us, and I was not gonna have these guys join us because there's no room in our party. And if your party is over capacity, troops will start escaping really quickly till you're not over capacity anymore. And yeah, we're now, I think, like 6 over, but since we're about to do a siege and we're gonna lose units on the siege, it doesn't matter. The units are not gonna have time to escape. So I spent about an hour on this one yesterday trying to figure out a strat, and I never ended up building like any trebuchets or anything. I just tried out the battering ram and the siege tower, and the siege tower is definitely my favorite here. Pro tip, if the siege tower is here, for example, you can actually cancel it and build it over here instead. But yeah, we're gonna want it on this left side, and we're just gonna start with our units all over here on the left. At the start, our units are gonna want to split up, but we do not want them to split up. We want them to all group up over here on the left, and we're gonna have everyone just follow us. Actually, we got 3 groups of archers over here, and it looks like the middle one and the one over there is shooting. This one's not really though. We're gonna move them up a bit. I would like to split up these archers, but I don't know if there's actually any way to. We can have them try to form a line, which didn't do anything. I think loose formation actually might do something.
Stand apart!
Yeah, loose is actually pretty good. Yeah, we have all our archers be loose formation, and so now they can all kind of shoot, even though they're not really shooting right now, till some dude shows up, and they're gonna try to snipe at him now, I guess. And by the way, our siege tower actually did end up hitting their wall, so we're gonna charge up this thing, and I'm gonna try to charge it. Okay, 25 damage. I think that hit me in the head. And let's take this guy out too. And yeah, a bunch of their units are down there. We're gonna try to take out their archers. Ah, crap. There's a really cool move I want to show off too, if I can keep the horse alive here. If not, then it's fine. I just need to stay alive. And the horse just took a bunch of damage. I'm having 1 group of infantry follow me, by the way. They're coming up here. The reason why I'm not having more is because... Okay, my horse is down. Did I just fall off? Oh, okay. Phew. Fall off. I would have more groups follow me. Wow. but they end up getting stuck at the bottom of the siege tower, and I feel like it's best just to have one follow at a time. And then here's actually the strat, I almost forgot. We're gonna have the other group of infantry follow me, and we gotta get in this tower over here. And I gotta not die, that's the main thing. I'm not taking much damage, because these guys are obviously not that good at melee. But yeah, so the strat is we just hold this tower thing here, and the enemy is sitting over there trying to hold the ladder, which is not the best plan for them. They are being pretty dumb, and yeah, so now they're gonna kind of, well, they're not full charging in here, but eventually they should start charging in. We're also gonna put some archers up here. Not get hit in the head. If I get hit in the head, I take tons of damage. If I don't get hit in the head though, I take relatively no damage, especially against archers like these guys. I think most of these guys back here are archers. And yeah, we can just out melee them by just constantly swinging. Just a bunch of archers just keep piling in. I'll take it. I'm gonna try to get our bowmen up here. Archers, and yeah, so here we go. Here's the meat grinder. So their units are all just lined up, and we're gonna start just unleashing this polearm on them. I got this overhead swing though. There we go, overhead whack. Oh yeah, that is it right there. That is not it. I'll just hit this. I'll get the sweet spot eventually. There we go, another one, and another one. And we're just getting so many kills. They're not getting kills at all. Well, they're getting some kills, but not many. I'll just get over here. This is a little bit aggressive. And there we go. Getting kills. Overhead. Another overhead. Oh my lord. So much damage. I took a little bit of damage there on somebody hit me pretty hard. I will say our archers are not doing that well over here. Yeah, there's kind of a massive battle going on over here, and I feel like we don't want our archers. Yeah, we're just gonna pull our archers back. They just keep sending archers up here. I'm just gonna come out here because there's no action going on in that room anymore right now, at least. And we just need to secure this area and get our archers all in this tower. And yeah, see, this is what happens with your archers, by the way. It's really stupid how the AI is really dumb still. Even though, okay, yeah, it's still early access, but like this is what they do. They just run around circles. It's nothing that I'm doing. It's literally just the fact that I'm sending too many units in this area too quickly. And yeah, I mean, they're slowly coming up. It's just taking a while. It's more efficient than ladders. Let's just leave it at that. Like, they're sitting there doing their little circle dance, and they're getting sprayed down by these archers up here, but it would be way worse if they were trying to traverse ladders, at least I think. Oh yeah. I just want to keep overheading. Overhead. Chop. There you guys are getting in the way. Get out of the way, you fools. Oh, even more coming in. We're winning right now, I think, but it's actually pretty close. The main thing is, like, this strat is super good, and I tried doing this without using this strat. I lost so many times in a row. I did say I only did this for like an hour yesterday, but I want to say I did it for more, for sure. I was at this for a while. And oh, here comes a few more. I'm sure units will just sit back, form a shield wall, everyone. Well, that's actually good. They're not going to charge if they're forming a shield wall, I guess, because they were in loose formation earlier. A lot of our archers were. I guess that's why they were doing the whole charge thing. Maybe we just charge in. Everyone follow me.
Stay close.
And are we going to be able to shoot down on them? Yeah, we are actually shooting down on them. That's good. Everyone just charge. And yeah, there's some units over here. They're just kind of really spread out, though. Oh, there's a bunch over here just kind of chilling. Drop your shield for a second so I can get a nice swing off, boys. Would you be so kind? Oh yeah, cleave. Yep, double. You guys not facing me, that's really good. Oh, and those guys are running. I don't know where they're gonna go though. They're inside their own town. They're stuck. And yeah, it looks like that's pretty much it, I think. I don't know where the rest of their units are. Okay, I guess they're over here. I think that's it. And I think these are the last two. Last three. We ended up winning. We did end up losing 30 units, but it could have been a lot worse. If we didn't use that OP strat, I don't even think we could have taken this. So yeah, we're just gonna be happy with that outcome. Not to mention we got a bunch of upgrades, like 6 Imperial trained archers are gonna upgrade into Imperial veteran archers tier 4 or Imperial crossbowmen. I actually think I'm more of a fan of crossbowmen, so we're just gonna do those. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section. Like, do you guys prefer archers or do you guys prefer crossbowmen? Like, these Battani and Fion champions are really good. They're tier 6 archers, but as far as the Imperial archers, I think the Imperial crossbowmen are better, but I'm not sure on that one. Especially because like the Imperial Sergeant crossbowmen seem like they're just tankier overall. Like the Sergeant crossbowmen have a shield, they have a better shoulder piece. I think their armor might be better. Wait, and their crossbow skill is only 80 and their bow skill is 130. Okay, that's definitely a bug. And actually there's a mod that fixes stats of units. I think I should definitely install that because the tier 6 archers have 130 bows and these guys have 130 bows, but these guys should have 130 crossbows. And holy cow, since most of our party is knocked out, our prisoner cap went down to 35. We're just gonna take all these and we have 175 prisoners now, 35 Imperial Sergeant crossbowmen. Although we just need to make it into Diathma with these prisoners and we can dump them off into their dungeon. So we have 175 prisoners and we're gonna have to walk into Diathma. We're gonna start losing prisoners. 153 after like a few steps, 142, oh no. 124, oh man, that was rough. I bet we lost a lot of our Imperial Sergeants too. And yeah, we were at like, I think 35 Imperial Sergeant crossbowmen, we're down to 24 now. I think what I should have done is probably not pick up like all these Imperial Militia archers, all these Militia spearmen as well. Just most of the Militia prisoners I shouldn't have picked up, but oh well, it's okay. And we're just gonna dump off as many as we can, at least for now. And we'll just leave these prisoners in our party while we're kind of just chilling and healing up, and they'll end up joining us after a while. But yeah, we now took the town of Diathma. We have 2 of its villages as well. And wow, Diathma's pretty rich. They have 118k. We're gonna buy this half mail plate and barding, which is a way better horse harness than the one we have. Well, it's not way better. It's got 7 more horse armor. We'll give that to Samwise, as well as Legolas actually needs a good horse. We gave Legolas 275 horses, as people were saying that Legolas is really good with horses in the comment section. That's gonna cost us 12k, although we have a bunch of high value items that we can sell them. Like we have 9 of these Lamlar plate gauntlets, which value at 60k. We'll just sell them 2 of those. And a reinforced padded mittens. And yeah, we basically have unlimited money at this point, to be just perfectly honest about it. And actually they have a bunch of saddle horses and Midlands palfreys and a bunch of war horses. Like maybe we should just buy out all their war horses, because we can use these war horses to upgrade some of our units. So yeah, this is gonna be good. But yeah, with that, I think we're gonna conclude this fairly short episode. I have a bunch of stuff to do today, so I didn't have a whole lot of time to record. But in the next episode, we'll be pushing on towards the last of Purple's territories, which I don't even know who's gonna be able to defend those. I'm pretty sure at this point we've got to have executed most of their lords, right? So yeah, I don't think we're gonna run into much opposition when we do invade Purple in the next episode. With that, I want to thank you all for watching, and I will see you then.